Good morning everyone, good morning, good morning. So another release from Porsche. The 718 T has been announced, and T, as we know, stands for Touring. It's a bit of a surprise. It's not really a surprise because there's been lots of spy shots online about it. Information online that's always been popping up with Porsche. They always seem to find it difficult to control the leaks of information on their new models, but I'm sure that's planned. The T. The 911 T was introduced in 1968, as some of you guys will know. As I said, T is for touring. The 911 T was originally the entry-level model. I guess now the T is based on the entry-level model because with the 911 Carrera and now the 718 T, it's based on the base model. It's stripped out for weight. It's given some little features that give you some more I forget the saying Porsche uses for it, but I guess a better driving experience, that being short shifter, dynamic engine mounts, better exhaust. I think it comes standard with chrono pack, side decals on the exterior, the grey or silvery grey sort of wheels and and mirror caps. But the question is, do you think that they should have introduced a 718 T? I think it'll be successful, and I think it'll do really well. And I know the GTS is in the Cayman and the 718 as well. And you know, the GT4 is an interpretation or a extension or a version of the GT3. You know, more affordable version. And let's be honest, the Porsche 911 has become very expensive. The new model, for example, like I said in one of my previous videos, I'll just point because it'll be there somewhere. Just speccing it with basic options, you're looking at, I think it's 300,000 Australian dollars for an S. You know, so the 911 is getting expensive. So in some ways, Porsche has to put a lot of development into the 718. I think I mean, obviously the 718 drives really well. The mid-engine configuration, some people prefer it to the rear engine. It's, in some people's minds, it's superior. But I guess the 718, does the 718 become... The 718 is a gateway to the 911. Is that how it's seen, or is it seen as a separate model? See, I don't know. When they start putting these designations and making a T model of the 718, heritage-wise, I can see, you know, the 911 T from 1968, the 991.2 Carrera 911 T. It kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? It kind of makes sense because it's the same family, it's a progression, they reintroduce it. Even though it's not really the cheapest version, because the T is more expensive than the base Carrera, but you get more for the money. You get more of a driving experience, more, you know, you get lightweight glass. I'm not sure if the 718, I keep saying Cayman because I just think it's Cayman. I'm not sure if the 718 Boxster or Cayman actually has a lightweight glass. I should check that. But I saw it online before. I mean, I think it looks good. I think they both look good. You can get the lightweight buckets as well. I saw a picture with the lightweight buckets. I haven't been on the configurator. The infotainment, the Porsche communication management, once again, is not there. You can opt to have it for no extra cost. But I just don't know if there should be a 718 T. You know what I mean? Should they have called it something else? I don't know. I don't know whether there should be a 718 T. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously the 911 Carrera T has been very, very successful. Apparently it drives really well. I think the 911 Carrera T will increase in value. Probably not in the short term, but I think in the long term it will be a reasonably good 911 to have, you know, say 10, 15 years time. Obviously the 911 Carrera T is compared to the GT3 Touring. GT3 Touring obviously being a more rawer machine and faster machine, and also a better manual gearbox with the 6-speed manual transmission in the GT3 Touring compared to the 7-speed in the Carrera 911 T. But anyway, they've launched it today. They've launched the two models, the Boxster and the Cayman. Let's have a quick look at the configurator. I'm not even sure if the configurator's there. Let me go and check. If the configurator's there, we'll have a quick look at the configurator and see what the options are. If not, we'll come back and talk more. Okay, so this is the configurator for the 718T. This is going to be a little bit shorter than what I anticipated. I did a recording for the sound, and the screen recording app that I used did not record any of my audio. But this is the configurator for the 718T, Cayman T, Boxster T. It's pretty similar to the 911 Carrera T configurator. There's less options for the Cayman T. There's no carbon option, but there's a lot of similarities in the options available. Like the wheel options, you can have the same options that are available on the Carrera 911T. Titanium grey or the Carrera S wheel. The Carrera S wheel, you can actually opt to have it in black, satin black painted. The 20-inch Carrera Sport wheel is just in the titanium grey. So the interior options are pretty much very similar to the Carrera T. You have the leather interior with interior package 718T, and you also have the interior package 718T. If you want to get the sports bucket seats, it doesn't seem to let you add the interior package options when I was trying it. I could have been doing it incorrectly, but I would pick the sports bucket seats. I would keep the interior pretty standard, actually. If you have the sports bucket seats, I don't think you need to opt for leather. I don't think you need to opt for very much. I would opt in to have the navigation system. I think the white is quite a good color in it. The options don't total up to too much. When I got to the end, it was about £10,000 in options, which seems a lot, I guess, when the car is only 50-odd thousand pounds, but in comparison to the 911 price, I think it's probably pretty reasonable. Like I said, if it was me, I would probably buy a used 911 before I would buy a new 718 Cayman T, or wait till the Cayman T's been out for a little while, then purchase one. But in the end, I think the white was probably a little bit boring with the silver seat belts. I always tend to pick the GT Silver. I like the idea of lava orange in a GT3 RS. Not keen on the red or the speed yellow. You know, I think the black looks quite good, the stealthy black. GT Silver I'm always going to, which I want to keep away from for this one, but the black looks pretty good. Grey decal on the side, silver seat belts, plain black inside, very stealth-like. And then in the end, it's about £61,000, as you can see on the screen. So £10,000 in options. I'm not sure how that compares to a spec'd out 911 Carrera on the UK site, because the last time when I did the configurator, I did the new 911 on the Australian site. The configurator's not up on the Australian site at the moment, it's only up on the UK and US site. But that's just a quick look at the configurator. Go in there yourself, have a play, let me know what you think. I think if I was going to buy a T, I would buy the 911 Carrera T, I wouldn't buy a Cayman T. I'm still not sure whether it's worth it, I'm still not sure whether it's needed. Porsche obviously decided to cash in a little bit on this this T thing that's going quite well for them with the the Touring GT3, which is not really a T, but it's still Touring, and the Carrera T. So obviously it's more a marketing thing. I'm sure it'll do well. I think in the long term the 911 Carrera T will hold better value and be more of a collectible in years to come. Okay, so just a quick look at the configurator and a quick overview of the new 718T Cayman and Boxster. Not a bad car. Personally, it's not for me. I wouldn't buy it. Not that it's bad, but I just wouldn't buy it. And if I was going to buy a T, I'd buy the Carrera T. For me, I'd probably prefer to buy something, wait for Porsche's depreciation curve to go down a little bit and buy something at a lower price, buy a 911 at a lower price. You guys who watch me a lot know what I'm interested in. That's about it for today. I think probably another couple of videos before Christmas. I'll try to do them. Just saw this news yesterday. I'll hide the kitchen so you don't have to look at the dishes over there. Okay, so no more dishes. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the channel, every subscription helps. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.